Mr. Chairman, I yield.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think it's really interesting to hear the gentlelady from Georgia speak about Hunter Biden leaving, and she is the person that showed nude photos of Hunter Biden in this very committee room, showing dick pics in this committee room of Hunter Biden. I have my 5 minutes, gentlelady, and so I think it's really ironic, hypocritical, quite shameful that the person who's complaining about somebody leaving when she's showing nude photos of him to this committee, showing nude photos of him to this committee in this very room.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and the House Oversight Committee spiraled out of control on Wednesday and resembled a daytime trash TV episode of Jerry Springer on the House floor. Degrading the halls of Congress is nothing new for extremist Republicans, but today they lowered the bar even further with their raunchy behavior.
And you also talk about decorum. You're talking about January 6th. Ms. Greene, I was there with you when we went to the January 6th jail, and when you were hugging, high-fiving, talking to, and providing so much comfort and joy to the insurrectionists that attacked our Capitol. And you were insurrectionists that attacked our Capitol. You were hugging and giving them all the support.
Mr. Chairman, the gentleman has the time.
Stop the clock. Chair recognizes Mr. Garcia.
I'd like to continue my
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
5 minutes.
Hunter Biden showed up unexpectedly to the House Oversight Committee's proceedings on Wednesday. The president's son attended the meeting that was designed to mark up a contempt resolution against him. The charges stem from Hunter Biden's refusal to comply with the committee's subpoena to testify behind closed doors. The Oversight and Judiciary Committees are pushing forward with their pursuit of contempt charges against Biden for not testifying in private.
My first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
if the ladies recognize...
If the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Could you keep interrupting me?
They advanced a resolution to be considered by the full House despite Biden showing up to testify in front of the committee. Biden effectively called the GOP's bluff again. The hearing turned into a shouting match when Democratic representatives called for a vote to have Hunter Biden testify on the spot. Marjorie Taylor Greene was quick to make excuses as to why Biden couldn't testify. James Comer came up with other suspect reasoning.
And I just want to remind everyone, that this is, again, about the Donald Trump revenge show. We're here today, and the majority is doing this hearing because this is all about Donald Trump and trying to make sure they do everything they can to support him. For weeks, we as Democrats and Republicans and the chairman demanded a public hearing, and I agree with Mr. Moskowitz. Yet, Mr. Chairman, you have denied it. We want a public hearing. If we need to take a vote or ask unanimous consent, we should hear from Mr. Biden today. That's what the public demands. Democrats are united. We like to see the same thing. And I'd like to see a vote to actually have Hunter Biden actually, with unanimous consent, do actually a hearing and address us today if possible.
The truth is that the Republicans don't want Hunter Biden to testify in public. They don't want the American people to know the truth. The truth would blow their entire argument to pieces. The truth being that their entire inquiry into the Biden family is a sham. The GOP doesn't have any evidence of wrongdoing, and they don't want to admit it. Hunter Biden showing up to testify in public would expose their bootlicking. So when Democratic Representative Robert Garcia hit Marge the Trainwreck Greene with the truth, it hit home. Marge took offense to Hunter Biden getting up and walking out when she started spewing her garbage. Marge is under the impression that she's too important to be walked out on, and Robert Garcia let her know that wasn't the case. It was Marge who showed nude pictures of Hunter Biden in a House committee hearing. She has no shame and seems to thrive on chaos because she's too stupid to craft meaningful legislation. Marge the Trainwreck Greene is a complicit jackaloon that serves as one of Donald Trump's useful idiots in Congress. The entire investigation into the Biden family is a sham. It's a distraction to keep the public from seeing the pathetic job that they are doing. wrongdoing. Hunter Biden called their bluff for the second time. Both times, Republicans could have attempted to prove their point, but chickened out. The GOP decision to move forward with contempt charges is harassment. They don't have any evidence of wrongdoing, but continue to lie because that's all they know how to do effectively. The GOP can't even manage the only branch of government that they control. Republicans have turned the House of Representatives into a daytime trash TV episode of Jerry Springer. They had the opportunity to score, but they punted instead. What a group of bootlicking liars. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.